Morning, sir. Morning.
Blimey, who was that?
Him? Oh, that's Mr. Maynard. He's in charge of the accident department.
Good afternoon, Chief. I wonder if you would be kind enough to direct me and my son to the claims department.
Fifth floor.
Yeah, my son wants to know where it is.
I just told you it's on the fifth floor.
No, we're not talking about a claims department. My son rather urgently requires to...
What's he saying?
Yeah.
Why, dirty, are they?
You mistake my meaning. He wants to see a man about a dog.
Dog? Don't allow no dogs in here, sir.
What I'm trying to say is, not to put too fine a point on it, to put it in plain terms, not to beat about the bush.
Yeah, Dad.
He wants to turn his bike round.
Down where?
Please, Dad. Oh, yeah.
I'm not getting through to you, am I? My son, what's he doing? He's drained his green.
Some kind of hook, is he?
I want a carsey. A carsey, yeah.
Through the door and on the right.
Okay, right.
Why don't you say so in the first place?
What, Judy?
Blimey, he's in a bit of an hurry, isn't he?
Ah, serves him right. Plain speaking is my motto. Come straight out with it. Call a spade a spade. Take over, will you, George? I must go and point Percy at the porcelain.
Stay your stump, scaramouche on, shift yourself. Oh, let go of me bag. Call yourself a man. You're pathetic. Just walking from the car park has ruined you. Greedy. Not just puffed, you're exhausted.
No, not my dear, not really.
Don't argue with me. When they took out your tonsils, they threw away the wrong bit. Hey, you. Where do we go to get life insurance?
Third floor, madam.
Thank you.
Go on, press the lift button if you've got the strength. How you twisted my arm and forced me to marry you, I'll never know. My mother always said you were only after me body. I still don't know whether she was right or wrong. 25 years and the marriage still hasn't been consummated. Oh, no.
This is a big company, you know, son.
Is it, Dad?
Oh, yeah, enormous.
Well, why do they have such tiny little offices then?
No, son, no, this isn't an office. This is a lift. Listen, you sure you got the story right when we meet the bloke from the claims department?
Of course I am. You know me.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Let's just run through it again, just to make sure. Now, what we claiming for?
Our garden shed got burnt down.
Right.
Yeah.
Of course. How did it happen?
You set fire to it.
No. A spark?
Hey?
A spark
Oh,
from
a spark. Oh, a spark from a neighbour's bonfire. Flew over the fence. Yeah.
Try not to forget it, son.
Right, sir. If you will forward your policy, we'll take out your claim. Thank you.
Sorry.
Can I help you, sir?
Good day to you, Mr. Blackburn.
Yes?
My name's Screwsby, and this is Gaylord, my son.
Yeah. This is my dad, Cyril. And his mum calls him Fat Bum.
Yes. Well, what can I do for you, sir?
We'd like to make a claim on a policy what we have with your company.
Certainly. In what respect, sir?
We had a fire
Our garden shed burnt down.
to the ground.
I see. And what was in the shed?
My Spider-Man comics. Next door's old Loma.
And, of course, my valuable collection of medieval brass rubbings.
I see. And have you any idea how it happened?
A spark from a next-door neighbour's bonfire flew over and started it. I said it right, Dad.
You said it right because it was right. That's exactly how it happened.
I say, what rotten luck. You don't happen to have your insurance policy with you by any chance?
Indeed we have. Give the gentleman the policy, son.
Policy? I haven't got it.
Yes, you have. That bit of paper I gave you last night for safekeeping. You stuffed it inside your jacket.
Well, I haven't got it now.
No, it really doesn't matter. All the details will be on our files.
I wonder where it went, Dad.
Well, the gentleman says it doesn't matter, so forget it.
Have you any idea of the value of your claim?
Oh, what's that, about 50?
200...
250.
250 quid.
Yeah, I'm beginning to remember.
Don't you bother your pretty little head, son. It's unimportant.
£250. Yes, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, it's coming back to me.
Mr. Blackburn doesn't want to hear about it, son.
It's all right, Mr. Screwsby. Let him tell me now he's remembered.
Yeah, you see, it all started when Dad threw this can of petrol over the shed. He said, just a bit of paper to start this lot with. So I took this bit of paper out of my jacket and set fire to it, threw it on the shed, and that's how we got the policy. I think I've got it wrong again. I forgot my helmet.
Come on! Here, grab hold of that. You surely don't expect me to carry everything.
No, dearest.
Now, don't forget, that policy's worth £10,000 to me when you pop off. Which should be any minute now. You're only hanging on by your fingernails.
Yes, but we've insured each other, haven't we, my dear? I mean, if you should unfortunately go first, I get the £10,000.
Some old daft head. You'll never outlive me. Unless you've got some funny notion in that space between your ears.
Now, what do you mean, my dear?
No? Well, just to be on the safe side, you'll taste all the food I eat before I touch a mouthful.
Sure, you...
No more of that verbal abuse. Now then, when we get home, you'll make the bed, change the cat litter, do last night's washing up, and get stuck into that ironing.
All right, George, 5 o'clock, packing up time. Off you go.
Good night, Chief.
Good night. Good night, miss. Good night, sir. Good night, sir. Good night, Miss Williams.
It's going to come down cats and dogs. Here, give us that umbrella.
You want it?
Now, you go and get the car, and here, take this. And I'll meet you by them steps.
All right, dear.
Good night, sir.
I suppose so.
Good night, madam.
Good night.
He hasn't gone yet, has he?
Who?
Oh, what's his name? The accident manager.
No, not yet.
Oh, good. It's got to be good for a laugh, isn't it?
Good night, Mr. Maynard. Good night.
It missed me. It did. It certainly did. Excuse me, old chap.
Right, all right, up.
I'm okay. Yes, I'm all right. Well done, sir. Good night. Well done, sir. I think you've checked it. Your luck's changed at last. Yes, I think it has. Wonderful. Oh! Let's go. No ignorant peasant will be out and about tonight. Excellent. No interruptions. And the noise of the thunder will drown that of my experiments. Tonight is the night. No power on earth can stop me creating life. One single charge of 30,000 volts, and this thing will live. Nothing can stop me now. Nothing and nobody. Hello? Reader. Get out, you blundering peasant. You can't talk to me like that. I'm from the electricity board. Get out! Get off my property! What's up with you? Get your foot out. You cannot enter. I'm busy. And I'm wet. Come on. It's hissing down out here. Can't you come back later? Not without a kayak. Come on, let us in. Us? How many of you are there? Me and a couple of mackerel. Come on. Come on, it's chucky down here. Begone, you're standing in the way of science. I'm standing in the way of a monsoon. Look, the clipboard's getting soggy. Let us in. You shall not come in. Listen, if you don't let me in, I'll bung in an estimated reading that makes your eyes water. Oh, confound you. Push the cards from the letterbox. Now, why? Been connected at the last 2 quarters. Here. Your next bill's going to be a bit substantial, isn't it? I've only got you down for an immersion eater. Don't stop bothering me. You'll find your wretched meter near the end of the operating table. Damn radio hands. mate's had a skinful, hasn't he, eh? Last time I saw a face like that was on a slab with some parsley round it.
How dare you disturb my creation?
Disturb? You must be joking. You'll get no action out of him this side of the epilogue, I'll tell you. Mind you, my dad was the same. He loved his glass of beer.
Be quiet. I do not wish to hear about your relations.
Sorry. Yeah, you know, the strange thing about my old man was that no hangover ever got the better of him. I remember one day we thought we'd snuffed it. For 4 hours he lay there without moving a muscle. And my mum, she got a mirror and put it in front of his mouth to see if he was still breathing.
Did it steam up?
No, all the silver peeled off the back. So we thought he was all right, you know, and we left him there. Anyway.
Now be careful.
Oh, sorry. A few hours later, he staggered downstairs, looking like death on a stick. We was awestruck, we were. And then he spoke. And it was like a voice from the grave. He said, "Get me a plate of cold faggots."
Faggots?
Yes, so we got him a plate of cold faggots, and he said, "Get me a cup of cold tea."
Tea?
So we got him a cup of cold tea, and he poured the tea all over the faggot, stirred it up with his fingers and ate it. No hesitation. Now, mark my words. Here was a man gripped firmly between the jaws of death. About as much life in him as the House of Lords on Derby Day. And yet, within minutes of drinking that concoction of his own invention, what do you think?
I cannot imagine.
He was as sick as a ruddy dog.
Oh, you do not realize the importance of what I am doing here. I am going to show you something incredible. Something that would strike terror into the heart of any normal man. This man has never lived.
Derby dog. You don't get bags like that under your eyes playing Ludo.
Look! Those arms and legs each come from different bodies. Don't you see? It is a monstrosity. Stitched together from the stiffened limbs of dead men. Have you ever seen anything like it?
Yeah. We had 11 of them last year at the Oval.
I, Frankenstein, will put 30,000 volts into him and create life.
No, you
life
can't do
itself.
that. Just let me read it. You can't...
The Sphinx! The storm! We've been struck! Listen! Did you hear that cry of rage?
Oh, I expect he's got an headache.
No. Look! He's alive!
Well, I'm going home now. We'll send you a post next time.
Aye, he speaks! Wonder upon wonder! I want...
Hey, you want?
I want...
Yeah, you want. Well, what do you want?
I want to tell you a story. No, don't leave me alone with him.
I tell you what, slip a bow tie over his head and you can take it to Blackpool for a summer season, I'm
Coming up next here on Plus, Fame, and at the School of Arts, it's a not-so-friendly Friendship Day.